For many, summer means warmer weather, fun in the sun, but unfortunately severe weather such as intense heat waves, thunderstorms, and also hurricanes can wreak havoc on enjoying a fun day out in the sun. So here to help us plan ahead is professional storm cleanup expert and world champion tree climber, Jared Arbergina. Good morning, Jared. Great to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So you say safety first when it comes to being prepared, right? That's the number one thing.
Most definitely. I mean, safety is first and foremost in everything we do as professionals and even as homeowners.
Okay, so what do we need to know about maybe picking a safe place when it comes to our home during a storm?
I think preparing for a storm is developing a plan from top to bottom, inside and out. So a lot of it is obviously determining the safest place in your house for you and your family. Whether it be, away from windows, glass, anything that can fall and land on you, and have an emergency kit. I think that's basic essentials that we usually have in our house but are not readily available to us. So having this in a kit, whether it's something as easy as packing a dry blanket, a few waters, a first aid kit, a flashlight and batteries, and some canned food.
Well, and you say to make a list, so really just have a list handy and maybe write all this stuff down, right? Especially when it comes to
yeah, the paper and pencil. Have a list and make a plan. Hopefully we never have to use it, but it doesn't take much money to put something like this together, and once it's there, it's there.
Are there any outdoor items we need to think about bringing inside, maybe?
Well, yeah, and then we'd go outside and evaluate the entire property, walk through your property, look around, see if there's outdoor furniture, anything of value, whether it be potted plants or your pets, your car. Bring your car in the garage, or move it out to a safer area away from anything that can fail and inhibit from moving. These things are really basic things. Look around, see if there's any dead trees, any broken or dead branches hanging over your property, your power lines. These are things we could be proactive on and limit a lot of damage to our property or ourselves.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, the last thing you want is a downed tree, either in your living room or on top of your car. That wouldn't be good. So is there any possible way to maybe make trees and shrubbery more wind resistant, though?
Yeah, that's, making trees more wind resistant and is, typically anytime you climb a tree, that's left to the professionals. So, hire a professional arborist to come in and evaluate it and determine what needs to go or stay. A lot of times as a homeowner, you can be proactive and do it yourself. If you have your own chainsaw, or you can walk around the property, clear out dead branches, dead trees, anything that can inhibit waterways, storm drains, gutters, anything to avoid flooding, right? So if you have your own chainsaw, maybe you don't have your own chainsaw, you can go down to the local Husqvarna dealer. They can actually get you directed in the right path for whatever job you're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, you're talking about hiring a professional tree climber, and you are, in fact, a world champion tree climber. Talk about that a little bit.
For me, I've been climbing trees since I was a little kid, like most kids. But I'm second generation, so I watched my dad grow up, or I watched my dad as I grew up climbing trees, and I kind of followed his footsteps, and I got into competitive tree climbing, and now I'm working family business.
Well, I'm calling you and keeping your number handy the next time we have a storm here in Florida. So what's the takeaway, Jared, to just be prepared overall? What is the one thing you want people to know about safety first and being prepared?
I think the one thing to take away is, ultimately is have a plan. Develop a plan, step by step, and be safe about it. Don't reach outside your expectations or outside of what you can do, right? Safety is first. We don't want to be a victim along the way. So, storms can cause really very hazardous situations with trees and, just the environment itself. So whether it be storm cleanup or prepping for a storm, stay safe, educate yourself with power tools, chainsaws. You can go to Husqvarna's website. They got a ton of how-to videos, whether it be felling trees to maintaining your equipment. It's just a great resource.
Jared, thank you so much. Such important information to know, so we certainly appreciate you taking the time to share it with us.
Thank you for having me.
And for more information on storm preparedness, head to our website, fox4morningblend.com.
Up next, how to age gracefully. We take a look at the best cosmetic surgery options for every age. Stay with us.